guys, welcome back to MissMeganTaylor.com. This is the first part of my 3-part holiday makeup segment. This week we're focusing all on Thanksgiving makeup. With me is Ashley. She was in my makeup podcast a few weeks ago. She also does my makeup for a bunch of different articles. So if you want to see this beautiful Thanksgiving makeup look, keep watching. Alright, so for this look, we're going to start off. I already have some plain foundation on my face, and I have my eyebrows already colored in. So Ashley's just putting some tape on my eyes to really have a nice wing so we don't get too crazy with our eyeshadow. So we're starting off with, we're using the Jaclyn Hill palette, and we're going to use the lightest brown shade in there just to really have a neutral platform on the back of those eyeshadow colors. We're going to put that in the crease of both eyes just to really have a base before we start layering those colors on. This is a really layered look. We want to build up the simple colors before we get into really anything too dark and crazy. So next we're going to take this orange brownish color and we're going to, again, take that into the crease. This one has more of an orangish tone, and that's what I'm really going for in this Thanksgiving look. I really want to go with oranges and reds. That's not really a color that I wear very often in my makeup, but I thought that Thanksgiving, you know, we kind of have to bring those warm tones in just for this one time. So we're going to really use a fluffy brush when we're using these base colors just so we can really get that color all around the crease. But once we get into those darker colors, we're going to use more precise and finer brushes. So we're going to take this darker red color, and again, we're going to go into that crease. This is really the start of the dark colors for this look. So when we're doing this, we want to make sure that we're being really careful and we're not really going too crazy outside the crease, because otherwise it'll make for some pretty interesting makeup. Like I said, that tape is really making sure that our eyeshadow isn't getting too far to the lines, and when we are done with the eyeshadow, we'll take that tape off and we'll have a really nice wing going on. So stay tuned for that. And we're just doing it on both eyes because, you know, I personally like my makeup to look the same on both eyes. I don't know about you, but I really like this warm tones. Like I said, I don't wear these very often, so this is kind of a treat for me. I don't think they're the most flattering for me, but I think that they really kind of go with the green tones in my eyes. But let me know how you guys feel about them. So we're taking this darker tone. This one's only going to go on the outside of the crease. This isn't going to go all the way across the lid. So that really is going to accentuate the outer eye and make the eyes look bigger and rounder. And we're going to take that on the outer corner and then drag that over to the bottom of the lid just a little bit. And like I said, this is going to be a more defined brush, so it doesn't get too crazy. Ignore me. But yeah, nice and defined, keeps it where you want it, doesn't get too crazy. Alright, so next we're going to take this red shimmery color, and we're actually going to take a flat brush with this one. So we're going to take this flat brush. Yeah, I'm dancing, ignore me, I'm sorry. So we're going to take that flat brush and we're going to put this shimmery red all over the lid. We're taking that flat brush because sometimes shimmery colors have a tendency to get a little crazy and wild. So that flat brush, really keeps the eyeshadow exactly where you want it. It doesn't get out of anywhere where you don't want it to be, and it's really nice and controlled that way. And like I said, this is only going on the lids. Don't worry about the harsh lines. We'll blend that out in a second. So next we're going to take this lighter shimmery color, and this one's just going to go on the middle of the lid. This is only going to go on the middle of the lid, so it's not going to be a lot of this color, but it'll make the lid stand out. And now we're just taking a fluffy brush, blending all those colors together so there's no harsh lines from the lid or from the crease, and we're just making sure that's all blended out. Now we're taking a really, really light yellow shimmery shade and putting that right below the brow just to highlight that upper brow bone. Now we're just taking a big fluffy brush and wiping off all that excess underneath my eye, and it's time for the reveal. We're taking that tape off. It's not the best feeling, but it's a nice reveal. So now what we're doing is we're taking some makeup remover and just removing those fallout pieces from underneath my eyes. And now we're going to take some concealer and just even out those under eyes. I mean, we all have some bags under there, whether you like it or not. Let's just accept it. So we're just using a beauty blender to blend in that concealer underneath the eye. So yeah, my camera decided to die when I was doing my eyeliner, but I was just using some regular liquid liner. I didn't do anything too crazy, no crazy wings or anything, just simply line my upper eye. So we're taking a dark red shade, the same one that we used on top, and we're going to line the lower lash line. We're not going to go all the way across the lower lash line, just about 2/3 across. Now we're going to take a slightly fluffier brush and blend that out so there's no harsh lines underneath the eye. That's not a very attractive look. Ask middle school me, she would know. So now we're taking some more of the brown shade, the neutral shade that we used on the top of the eye, and just blending out that red shade underneath the eye. Now I'm taking an eyelash curler and I'm adding some mascara. I decided not to go with falsies for this look because for me, Thanksgiving is more about family and just hanging out, and no one wants to wear false lashes when they're just hanging out with family, not doing anything fun. So I thought mascara was the way to go for this look. I didn't want to have to put in extra effort for just chilling on the couch, you know what I'm saying? Now we're taking a gold shimmery color and we're using that on the inner corner of both eyes to really make our eyes stand out. Now we're going to take some mascara and use it on the lower lash line. Some of you guys might not have to do this. I have to do it because my eyelashes are blonde, and if I don't put mascara on them, you don't see them, so that's always fun. So now we're going to use this NYX contour palette. We're going to use the lightest shade, surprise, surprise, and we're going to contour the cheeks, foreheads, and the temples. So after we use this really fine define brush, we're going to take a big fluffy powder brush and just kind of blend it all out because we don't want any harsh lines. Not about harsh lines here if you can't tell. Alright, so we're moving on to the Becca Jaclyn Hill highlighter blush palette. We're going to use the brown blush and just add that all over the cheekbone. Next, we're going to take the lighter Champagne Pop highlighter and we're just going to put that all over the cheekbone and up on the temple as well. Final step, we're going to use this ColourPop lipstick in Barracuda. I'm going to apply that off camera. Here we go. This is our final look. We're going to take some setting spray and spray that all over. Yeah, that's nice. Anyway, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I sure do. Alright, so this is our finished makeup look. I hope you guys love it as much as I do. All of Ashley's social media links will be in the article along with this video. There will also be links to all of the products that we use, and I hope you guys check in for our next makeup tutorial. Bye!